have fun. The game's treating you bad, so it's going to treat you bad.
No, it's not. Like I said, I pretended that my warm-up round was the round that I played just now. I'm sticking to it.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Yeah, exactly. In this day and age, that's all I can do. Free Diamond, Higher Peanut. I'm not sure who that reference is. Do you know what Free Diamond? What he's talking about?
Is that a reference to the second movie when she was chasing the diamond across the floor? Willie.
Oh. That's right. We haven't even talked about Indiana Jones 5 yet. Oh my God.
Well, we don't really know all that much about it.
Oh, we know some details. I'm going to share them with you now. As soon as I can get my webpage open. All right. So first of all, the trailer did drop during Super Bowl, which, by the way, I don't understand that holding call. I wanted the Eagles to win. Of course, I met a Chiefs fan today. I just thought that was funny.
A cheese fan? You mean
Chiefs? I might as well call them Cheese. Sure, we'll call them the Kansas City Chiefs.
I thought you were talking about Green Bay. I'm like, well, that's the cheese.
I'm talking about Indiana Jones 5. Where did you get Green Day from?
No, not Green Day. Green Bay.
Oh, okay.
Cheese.
Wow, can we play telephone some more?
Yeah.
I thought that we turned the volume down on this machine. Apparently, we're still playing telephone over here.
Well, it's because I thought you said a cheese fan, and so I'm like, Green Bay, because you were talking about football. Yeah,
that makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah.
You hate the water. Dalton, how you doing? What's going on? When you were bashing the idol to survive, you got the diamond. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, got it. Thanks for clarifying. I repeat it. Yeah, Dalton, I'm just kind of thinking about who's going to be in this new Indiana Jones movie, because I at least got to share that with our viewers, right? Obviously, we know Harrison Ford is going to be in it. Chew the monkey brains. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Monkey brains.
Right. Oh, why is this doing this? Hold on.
What are you doing?
I pushed a button and everything flew away at me. Antonio Banderas is going to be in this new indie movie, as well as Salah, the actor who's playing Salah, John Rhys Davis. Wow. Welcome in, We Don't Know Games. That was almost intentional there. Thank you for the 8 bits. How you doing? But yeah, he's coming back. I'm really excited about that because he's an awesome actor.
I always like the character Salah.
And I love the character that he's playing as well. I always like that character as well. So yeah, you doing all right? Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we're doing okay ourselves. We're just kind of running through what to look forward to in the upcoming years, months in this case, because June 30th is when Indiana 5 is going to come out. And when will people ever stop talking about Shia LaBeouf and why he's not Indiana Jones? The world may never know, because that's all people want to talk about. I'm fine with him not being Indiana Jones at this point. Yeah. Maybe when he was younger and a little more sane, then it would have been all right. Yeah. Well, I know, exactly. That's the other thing, too, is it really wasn't a well-written movie, the fourth one.
No, I mean, interesting premise, just terrible writing.
Yeah. Poor execution. Even some of the effects were kind of over the top. The ants.
That is probably my least favorite scene in that movie.
Yeah, I know. It went to cartoon levels.
Yeah,
and it pulled you away from, like, I guess...
the story.
Yeah.
You're like...
I don't know.
My suspension of disbelief went completely bonkers.
Yeah, not to say that my suspension of disbelief got, left way far away after the refrigerator thing, you know.
Yeah, it got obliterated.
Yeah, let's go swing. That was the other thing We Don't Know Games, the stupid swinging with the monkeys part. Like it's some ride from like Disneyland that you're a part of.
Maybe that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
I mean, I guess.
Monkey ball.
It's just not my style of entertainment, I guess. Well, if you don't have a strong story, I'll put it that way. Indiana Jones isn't allowed to be an actual cannonball. No, I would hope not. But I guess your definition of cannonball might be different than someone else's. Don't ask me how or why. Best song? Yes. Oh, man. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't like the name Dial of Destiny. it just sounds, I don't know, it doesn't really roll off the tongue like the ball's rolling off of the scoop shot right now and not resting. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you actually got it in there that way.
Just fore and aft, a little fore and aft encouragement.
Yeah.
When I finally put the playfield, I'm going to figure out a better solution than that mod that I put on here.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that because, although I think there was one that was really bugging us the other day. I think it was TNA where we were getting a ton of rejection shots from that scoop shot.
Well, that's notorious on TNA.
Yeah.
Nope, that right down the middle.
Shoot the right ramp. Shoot the right ramp.
I hope the dial is Jack Sparrow's compass. That would be something else, Iron. That's one way to bring back Johnny Depp and his career. I mean, I know his career is probably more or less, revitalized now thanks to current events. It feels like someone mandated alliteration. I mean, maybe. I guess so. I don't think there's alliteration on all of the titles, is there? Temple of Doom. That's not an alliteration, so somebody up higher up really wanted it, I guess.
Somebody had a reason.
I mean, do you remember when the Attack from the Clones, when that title came out, Gary? I remember you hating that title. The Attack of the Clones for Star Wars. You're like, that's a stupid title.
It is a stupid title.
It makes me think of 50s movies. I think that's why he decided to go with it.
Attack of the Clones!
Yeah. Mars attacks!
And here we see a clone attacking you. Giant 50-foot woman clone.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess maybe that's what they were trying. Because actually, when did they did say when the time frame is for this movie, right? Because I think the Nazis are back in this again. Let me see something. Storyline.
Well, I think he met somebody he knew. He said, "Are you still a Nazi?"
Oh, okay.
So I think it's some character from the past.
Got it.
Yeah.
There's not a very good synopsis on here for some reason.
I think they purposely not really said anything about the actual plot of the movie.
I would hope that they at least release when it's taking place, though. That's the thing I'm wondering.
Well, the other one happened with the Russians.
That was the 50s, right?
The 50s, yeah. Yeah, because the kid was a biker.
It says
he was a greaser.
Yeah, okay, it says it right here. It takes place in '69, a stark difference from the late era of the 30s of the original trilogy. So, 69, dudes.
The game got unhappy because I didn't hit shit for a while. I was like bouncing all over the place. Not a single thing.
Oh.
Whoa!
Excuse you. I mean, I think you're right. I think there's time travel somehow involved in it now that I'm thinking about it, Taylor. Thank you for sparking that memory of mine. I believe in the trailer, I don't think it was the one that was released during the Super Bowl, but one of the trailers that I saw did talk about something like that.
I guess that's the Dial of Destiny.
Probably.
It's like the time jump from Man in Black 3.
Yeah. Of course, I could be mixing this up with another movie,
and
which
then
has happened before.
Punished me.
But they're all the same after a while, I swear. They all have similar premises. How much money on somehow they forced the moon landing in there? Oh, yeah. They probably will do that. Could we not time travel? Well, that's the thing. I'm like thinking to myself, second-guessing myself, like wondering, okay, did I actually see that in a different trailer for a different movie? And I'm completely wrong. But you're right. When we get to the point where there's a time travel movie almost out every year, then we're getting a little stale. Vietnam War time frame. Yeah. And yeah, that always takes place during some conflict. Yeah, well, I guess the argument is there's always conflict in every decade somewhere.
Humans.
Yeah.
Humans are involved, there's conflict.
But you have a good point there, Iron. Well, here's to hoping that number 5 is going to rock this town, rock it inside out.
The last hurrah for Harrison Ford.
4 was such a missed opportunity. I mean, the greaser stuff was neat, and you would think, in my mind's eye, it seems obvious you would have a scene like that, right? But yeah, they just, I don't know. The writing just wasn't there.
Ooh, too much.
All right. I'm trying to think, what else is there to mention?
Oh, come on.
Got my screenshots.
There we
Gotta
go.
look through
Bang.
them. In wise words of Sniper, As long as there's 2 men alive, someone is gonna want someone dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I came here to save.
Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to mention, Marvel Studios apparently is going to slow down its release of television shows and space their Disney Plus series shows out more. I mean, I guess that makes sense because I know they did that with the movies.
Too much. Oh.
But then again, they release a bunch of shows in between the movies, so now they're just kind of flip-flopping, you know, rinse, repeat, flip-flop.
Well, they'll just push more classic Disney on us.
I mean,
Watch old Mickey Mouse.
there's not a whole lot of bad in that, but the only problem is that gets boring quickly.
And my name is Mickey Mouse.
I mean, there's still a couple of Disney movies out there I think that I haven't seen yet, but then they're not all good. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a whole lot of movies I want to watch over and over again from Disney.
I'm not a huge fan of like classic Disney films for the most part.
I think I must be a little bit more of a fan because the golden era or whatever they call it, Renaissance era of Disney, the 90s.
Yep, the first
Ladies and
tilt of the
gentlemen,
night.
first tilt of the night. Let me catch up on chat. Yeah, stop angering the pinball gods. Yes, Mr. Rage Quits. Indubitably, thank you for that redeem. And the reminder, more shot-for-shot remakes of old 90s Disney films. Well, that's what's coming out, and that's what's sad. But I think maybe that's part of the reason why I don't want to go back and watch some of the 90s Disney movies, because I grew up during that era, and I still have a lot of the songs in my head. Like, I randomly put a Beauty and the Beast song in one of our videos when we did our Expo review. Because it fit the moment, and it was in my head because Disney. It's definitely a magical era, a magical small little snippet of history where musicals and movies were cool. All right, my favorite mode, the Well of Souls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was a good first ball, Mr. Rage. Absolutely.
Too bad I tilted out all my bonuses.
Yeah, well. That's why it's technically a warm-up, but I guess you can't really complain when you're doing that well. Hey, Supernoid, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you doing?
Ooh.
I'm not sure why there's a question mark after Streamlabs. That's interesting. Must have forgotten to take some of the text out. It was like, question mark, hi, thanks for visiting.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
There we go. Oh, by the way, you got to take R&M off the...
Oh, yeah, we got to take that off our list.
All right, hit flippers and gun.
I'll do it later. I want to see them do Quasimodo, not because I want a remake, but because I want to see modern-day Disney panic about the lyrics of Hellfire.
I am the god of Hellfire.
Yeah,
oh, man, the medallion popped up just behind me.
Oh.
You cheated me.
Here's another idea, Higher Peanut. Do you guys remember the Black Cauldron?
Quasimodo.
I want the Black Cauldron, but I want it in, like, rated R. I want some real adult animation from that era. Because they were supposed to make that a little more serious, and then all of a sudden, Disney freaked out and went, no! So they cut back a lot of the scenes in the Black Cauldron. It really wasn't that great of a film, but, I mean...
Well, it was probably a lot better with the scenes they cut.
They were trying to compete against Secret and Nim. They're like, oh my god, dark films are in! So then they released that and promptly regretted it later. Because I think they've only put it on Blu-ray, like, only about 5 years ago.
It's one of the movies Disney would like to forget they
Yes, it's almost up there with Song of the South. Almost. And I think it's just because of the fact that it's a dark film and they botched it. They were trying to be Secret and Nim. All right. Got that replay.
Quick
action. Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
You can make a new song out of that. Rescue Rangers Down Under was great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, much better than I liked the original Rescue Rangers, the 70s one, but obviously, you know, there's certain aesthetics to it that don't really match well with if you were trying to, you know, give it to a modern audience in the 90s. So that's why when that came out in the 90s, it was really fun. And they did a really good job with some of the effects, too. They were starting to integrate some of the CGI in a really good way, too. Not over the top, but not too yucky looking.
Rope bridge.
Trying to think what is one of my favorite 90s. I mean, obviously Lion King is probably up there in terms of my favorite 90s Disney movie that came out.
Hakuna Matata.
Means no
what
worries.
A wonderful phrase.
I need to make sure I put that on my brain
Hakuna
more,
Matata.
especially when I play pinball. You stayed away, Hired Peanut? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You have yet to hit the rope bridge. Because I can't get the ball to settle on the left flipper.
Right. Yeah, there was there was also a lot of content that came out during the 90s as well. It was one of the first times that Disney started dipping its toes into television and everything else outside movies. So that was the beginning of the end of the entertainment world as Disney gobbles up everything.
Yep. Disney wants to be the Google of a home movie and television entertainment.
Oh, yeah. Only time will tell what is the new conglomerate name. Will it be the company that's in Alien?
Weyland Honeypool?
Yeah. Because we're heading to that direction pretty quickly.
Building new worlds.
Building new worlds. Out of your ashes, the phoenix will rise, and it'll be me, not you. The mouse has an extraterrestrial land. Okay. I await the day it tries to expand it in showrun style. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, once we get our first base on Mars, we're obviously going to have a McDonald's try to go there.
The first base on Mars will be run by Elon and his whole being a tyrant. So
yeah. Yeah.
You were here for me.
Nightmare Before Christmas was great 90s. Yes. Wish it was a pin. Yes. Double yes on that sentiment.
This is Halloween, Halloween.
Yeah, imagine all the music in that pin. God, that would be amazing. Hey there, Swizzle. They just want to make it a logo and call it the company formerly known as Disney. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, because, you know, we're the friends, so...
No, it didn't.
Well, I mean, it certainly, you know...
He will forever be remembered by, yes.
Well, what I'm going to say is that he was trying to make it more difficult for... Anyway, the point was to draw attention to the fact that he had to deal with the record companies. That was the only reason why he did the symbol. And I thought it was effective. we won't concur space till taxes can be collected. Yeah, Taylor, no doubt. Oh, extraterritorial, right. There's me going again on skimming skills, missing obvious words. Thank you, Hired Peanut. It has land that it owns, not the U.S. government. Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, they do have that land out in Florida, for one thing. And Florida's being mean to them because they're not being enough anti-gay. There's a whole stupid headline about that I won't get into. But basically, Florida's not letting Disney have their way because they're not doing what they want Disney to do. So, them. There's a homebrew of Nightmare Before Christmas. Looks good. Oh, really, Iron? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Check out the link here. Thanks for that. Santa versus Oogie. Nice. I'm looking through the screenshots right now. Okay. That definitely makes me think of a 90s pin. That's pretty cool. That's a really, yeah, it does look nice, I think. I'll have to share that with Gary when he's ready. All right, Gary's taking the path right now, speaking of which. Oh, you did, Swizzle? A few parts of the game, that custom one is the best? Oh, okay. Look at that, small world. I love it. And the creators are ultra nice, even better. Holy moly.
That's always good to see.
Yes, absolutely. Triple in outlanes. Oh, is there? I didn't look close enough.
What?
Oh, we're looking over the Nightmare Before Christmas home pin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's cool.
There we go. Another extra ball in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, I want to play
Choose
it now.
wisely. All right, here we go.
Choose wisely.
Listen to the sound. That also helps. Anytime you hear the swoosh, it's...
Yeah, the Grail moves and makes a swoosh, and it's the only one moving when the swoosh happens. So
Yep.
if you lose track, you can always pick it back up.
Yep.
Then the second one gets faster, the second time through, so it gets harder. No!
Yeah, it does. It gets a lot
Lot
quicker.
harder.
There's a whirlwind up on the top right corner. Tough to see. Oh, is there? Okay.
A whirlpool, not a
Oh,
whirlwind.
thank you. Yeah, I didn't have Gary to correct me earlier when I misread Hyrule Peanut's comment. Yes, it is one of those nights because it is, in fact, been a very busy week. So if I misread, I do apologize. And thank you for your patience. And enjoy your ride at Wild Dog Arcade. No. Speaking of Disney.
Hand of Fate chooses.
How do you see your personal best on this table again? Oh, yeah, let me do that for you real quick, Mr. Rage Quit. I think it's just indie, isn't it?
Yep, just
Yeah,
indie.
there it is.
All right, here we go. Edge mode.
I don't know if I would call it mine. Well, it is a mode that I can do better than Gary at, so sure, you can call it Ed's mode. But yeah, my personal best right now is 2.7 billion. I think that included... Yeah, I'm almost certain that in the very least I got to the end at the wizard mode. I don't believe I got the 2... Yeah, if I at least got the 2 billion, it would have been higher. Was it 1 billion? Oh, you get 1 billion if you finish the wizard mode. That's right.
Yes.
So I don't think I got a billion on that one. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Rage Quit. No problem. I hope so. That's kind of what it's starting to look like here, that we're working our way towards that, so... Here we are. Look at that. Just speak of the devil.
All right.
Here we are at Eternal Life,
into the path
wizard
as
mode.
soon as you possibly can.
Yeah. Gary just mentioned make sure you hit that right ramp if you can right away. Oh man. You had a ball save on at least.
Well, it's Eternal Life.
Yeah.
So you get
The idea is we want to get up there in that upper playfield before all the balls come down because it's a lot easier to manage and you need to get those lights up there on the upper playfield. But it's incredibly difficult to do that with the juggling that you got to do. There we go. You're up there, by the way.
I know.
Okay. Nicely done. Also was able to cradle a ball while doing so. So at this point, he also was smart and was able to keep it all on one side during that. So now all he's got to do is do it on the left.
Oh, I missed. Had a shot.
Yeah.
You can't do it with 2 balls on the flipper.
Okay.
No, that shot's just too hard.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. It was able to even cradle the ball. It was also bouncing right there at the right time. All right, so you got 2 more shots wherever they are.
I see them. No!
Ah, damn it. He needed to keep 2 balls into play in
I had
order
to
to
hit
get
the mode
through it.
start in that stupid ramp right there.
Ah.
So close.
Damn it.
So close.
Us right now. I've noticed we've had like a 30 or 40 second delay as of late because Twitch, I think, is going through its usual thing lately. This DFD is running out of LEDs with his big ass screen. Oh, man. Well, the intense action will definitely bring you there. And that is what we always hope to accomplish when playing a game like this.
Oh, stupid! Stupid! I touched it.
Why do you look so stupid? Yeah. This one by one. I'm trying to remember which one this was. Was it the third or the fourth? Let me think. The first one was self-titled. The second one was Shape and Color. Third one I think was something else. I can't remember right now. But anyway, this is one of the best ones. Hey, Top Bob, what's going on? We're just doing a unboxing, if you will, because we got a redeem for show a random vinyl or record. I saw the photos, by the way, Top Bob. The place looks amazing. The fact that the hiking trail is so close, that looks so cool. I'm really happy for you guys, and hope that the move goes swimmingly and effortless as possible. I'm trying. Speaking of effortless, I cannot get this damn thing open.
The Star Trek Generation video mode. I have actually never gotten that on that machine, so I couldn't tell you with that. But I think Indy came out first.
Maybe I'll just, you know what, I'm just gonna.
Because this is a '93, so I don't know when Next Generation Pinball came out.
All right, we'll just do it this way. The reason why you don't want to keep the shrink wrap on these records anyway is over time it will actually start warping the cardboard inside and then thus warp the record potentially as well. So sometimes collectors will do that, and honestly it's not a really good idea. So here we go.
Well, at minimum you want to slice it open so that...
right, and it's a trifold on top of that, so it's like I want to enjoy the damn thing. I think it's a trifold anyway. Well, maybe not.
Well,
that's okay.
Bifold?
I thought it was a bifold, but there's two records in there, so that's my own mistake. But here's the back cover of One by One by Foo Fighters. A lot of great hits on there. All My Life is probably one of my favorite songs of all time by them. I mean, when that song came out, it came out at a really good point in my life where I was ready to like take on life, and I was getting ready to graduate college and so on and so forth.
And then life beat him down.
And then life beat me down. Yeah, you know how the story goes. But yeah, here's what the record inside looks like. Yeah, it looks great from the pics. You haven't seen it in person yet? Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait for you to see it in person as well. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, here's the label on the record there. Hopefully it'll focus all the way through. And there it is. One by one. So on this side is All My Life, Low. A good follow-up track to All My Life. Have It All. What are the other ones on here? Times Like These. Overdrive. Come Back, yeah, a lot, all amazing hits. David Grohl went on record saying, went on record to, for lack of a better term,
record.
Yeah, but on bum, saying that when he made this album, he was ready to just be done with music. He was kind of getting burnt out, getting frustrated with his bandmates, etc. And then out popped this wonderful album, you know. So there you go. Thank you for the redeem. Everyone, go check out that particular album if you can. Maximum Dilithium. I had it memorized a while back. Oh, you're talking about how I repeat it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's talking about the video mode that's like the minecart mode in Star Trek Net.
Oh, okay. Oh, Star Trek is such a hard pin. Oh, by the way, speaking of hard mode, we told you it's a lot harder when you go second time through because he did the wizard mode earlier.
Faster. Yeah.
So there you go. I was a big fan of In Your Honor. Oh, yeah, that's another good one, too. Yeah, that was the one I think I couldn't think of for some reason. Yeah, that one and the other one. There's another album that I brought down that we can do, but I got into them mostly during the Color and the Shape album. I didn't really get into the first album when it came out. But a lot of their hits on that first album is really enjoyable too. You're most likely have heard them before on the radio. All right. The Picard maneuver is so tempting.
The what maneuver?
The Picard maneuver.
Oh. Warp.
Captain Picard.
Warp 9.3. Warp 9.4.
Not
Warp
that one.
9.5.
We're talking about next gen. But if you miss, it's right to the out lane. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're talking about that. Yeah, we are. Those out lanes are busted, and they really are. That's what makes that game so freaking hard, is because of those out lanes. And sometimes those bounces, you just can't avoid the ball to do that. It's not as bad on this one. Indianapolis 500 can be a little like that, or Funhouse can be a little like that too, where everything wants to hit the out lane. Speaking of out lanes, welcome to Well of Souls.
Yeah, goodbye. Oh my! I got one. One.
Oh, God.
One.
Wow. That sounds like watching Apollo 13. You know that pinball machine. Watch 13 balls go down the middle, and maybe survive. You know, gets 5
actually,
or 6 in
I
the
don't
play.
think it even gave it to me because they gave me into the multi-ball when I went in there.
Oh, that's weird. Well, yeah, Super Jackpot even led too.
No.
We still have one.
No.
Big out lanes, no rubbers, extra danger. Yeah, higher peanut. Yep. And it's such a honking big machine too. Oh, Is I forget, is next gen a wide body?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a wide body pin.
There you go. That would be why. All right, well, you got another ball. There it is.
Yes, it is. Enter another mode. Raven Bar, video mode. All right, here we go. Here we go.
And yes, as Streamlabs has mentioned, if you have a question on this or any pin, feel free to let us know. Ball 2, not a
Extra
bad.
ball.
I know, another extra ball on top of that, Mr. Rage Quit, right when you type that.
And I got the medallion.
And the medallion. Yeah. On the screen, the other mascot. Yes. We don't have room to put him up. He's not our official. He's not the official Wild Dog Arcade mascot for obvious reasons. Would you like some brains? Some monkey brains, perhaps? If they're made of Jello, sure. That's kind of what I think of. I think of like if I go to a Halloween party and oh look, it's brains.
Jello.
It's Jello, yeah.
And a fate.
What will we choose? A mode bonus. Oh, a center shot for 40 for hurry up bonus. And a belch to boot. So, Mr. Rage Quit, since you haven't been here in a
Extra
while,
ball is lit.
are you kidding me? Hey.
Oh, well, I need it.
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to, get ready for that extra ball.
Yeah, get ready for the extra ball by queuing up another extra ball.
Anyways, I was starting to say, I was able to get the Cygnus Book 1 last week on Rush, Mr. Rage Quit. I was very happy about that. I think I'm reaching the point where I can start paying attention to the rules more and more. Because I find myself, I don't know, maybe anxiety is part of it, where the more I think about what I want to do and where I want to shoot my shot, the worse off I get. And I start overthinking I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm sure you guys have been through it before. So we're moving in phases. As Gary's moving through phase number 7 here with extra ball 7, apparently.
Tank chase. We shoot loot.
Where's my father? They never rebellion that steals peace.
I think, as Gary mentioned before, we've been working on wanting to get our virtual pin up and running. We've had a couple of issues with things updating and so forth, needing a new this and that, and then all of a sudden Windows conflicts with what you're trying to do, that whole fun stuff. That's been quite the slog, but I mean, it's going to be worth it at the end. Certainly.
Yeah,
being
because
able to play
I
Iron
ended up
Maiden.
just needing to do a clean install on the visual pinball just because it was just so... things were just conflicting with old stuff, and I didn't know what the old stuff was.
Right. So rather than try to, patch things up, and it could take twice as long. Oh my God, it's freaking crazy spinning action there.
Yeah.
Backspin action. We have all our rhythm when playing. Yeah. Break the rules.
Yes. Nice. That's exactly right, Higher Peanut, by the way. You've got it exactly right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That too, Higher Peanut. But, Mr. Rage Quit, if I could break the rules in pinball, I would do it in my own way too. I don't want to break the rules of pinball by lifting up the glass and hitting a target. No, that's no fun. I need to find some ways to still hit my shots and be consistent.
There we go. Got the idol.
While playing it my way. That's the trick I got.
20 million for getting the idol.
And it seemed to work last week. I'll just hit every target and make sure I hit it once through each mode. There, that'll fix it. It'll take twice as long, but who cares? I mean, if it gets to that point, I suppose, but I don't want to, rely on that, I suppose, as well. All right.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, we're definitely on the ride of the adventure this evening.
Come on. You can give me something worthwhile.
There we go.
Got
Nice. Okay. So now we got Steal the Stones. So with this mode, he's going to
Shoot the right ramp.
shoot the right ramp
Oh.
if he can hit it cleanly, which is tricky at times. It is kind of a tight shot. You do have to hit it with a certain amount of speed, too. It's not really easy to hit it on a standstill, in my opinion.
Yeah.
With that shot.
It's a
anyway.
really steep ramp, so
Yeah.
it really does require...
You've almost... Yep. Yeah, very true. Very true, Mr. Rage Quit. I'm going to refrain from going into more detail because we follow the rule of pinball. Oh boy, one danger. Got to be careful now. I wonder how big a score you can get just from the growing narrow escapes. Yeah, you could probably do fairly well. I remember breaking one of my personal bests in this game by simply hitting the middle a bunch of times and doing multi-ball from that. Because I was still trying to get used to the shots on the left and the right, and especially the scoop shot can be really finicky if you're not used to it. So yeah, you could definitely just do that. And have a lot of fun with the game. Got a floater, not a sinker.
Float. Trying to growing narrow escape.
Like it's MXCs.
Slap save is so great on this game.
Yeah, it does work on this. I mean, I have my own way of nudging it that doesn't involve slapping. I'll let Gary be the slapper in this family. Just kidding. All right.
No!
You got a ball save.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, luckily it was on still. That's also a thing that's scary about that is like you feel like you can stop it, but if you have that tiny little, it can do some funny things on the slingshot.
3 challenges. All right, this is a
cradle it.
right ramp 3 times and hit the path, which is extremely hard to do in the time frame allotted.
Yes, it is. That's right, Mr. Rage Quit. Go, Gary. Wow. We shall see what the pinball gods have for him tonight. There we go. Okay, that was an interesting bounce off the slingshot. Wow. It was like ever so slightly, but it was just enough to kind of float onto the left flipper there. Okay, all right, narrow escape once again. You're up to 10 million on the narrow escape. That's a pretty good run there on that one so far. Nice, finally got the stupid shot, and we got Eternal Life a second time in a row, ladies and gentlemen.
There we
Second
go.
time in a row. Holy cow. Let's do it, Gary. All right, we're up there. There you go. Was able to bounce the action down below while doing that. Ball save still on.
Almost.
8 more shots.
There's another one.
Oh, there you go. You're up. Got it. Okay, now 2 more.
Oh, I got an A over there.
Okay, 3 balls. Try to get in the middle if you can. Oh, okay, never mind. If Gary hits the middle, he can deposit it in, and it'll hold it in the idle for a short period of time. Oh boy, we're down to 2 now. Come on, baby. Get that A.
No!
Oh, what
Damn it!
the fuck?
Ah! That was just the A. The A.
Oh.
I got 8 in the D. No, in the B.
Yeah,
8
you
in
got
the B.
you got F'd in the A by the A.
Ah!
Oh man. Oh well. I know.
I mean, I got the hard part, which
One
is
left.
those. If you can get those early on, but I was just like, the ball kept like not going where I wanted because I needed to hit that.
It was doing weird, crazy backspins action
Yeah,
because
I
of
know.
the way that
everything
is. I know, right? It was like, so he only needed 2 more on the first Eternal Life.
1 on that
Wizard
one.
mode. He only needed 1 on the second time. We're now in the 3rd time going through the game. The answer is I'm not going to. And that's okay. And that's all right. And, well, of course, why not? I mean, you might as well. I mean, it's okay if I don't play it all tonight. I am fine with that. Can you imagine a 2-hour game by 1 person on this? I'm sure it's doable. You just have to stay good, you know? There it is. See? Proof right there.
I could,
Right.
I could pull
5-hour game.
I could pull a Dalton on Rush.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we found Gary's secret game. The game that he's the best at.
This has always been one I've been really good at.
Yeah, I know. I guess what I'm saying is you don't want Gary. You don't want to be in a room with this pin, and the next thing you know, you got to play Gary against this pin.
Oh,
yeah.
almost got another loop.
I'm sure there's a certain time limit or certain
And there's
rules
a
for this
2-ball
game for
multi-ball
tournament
and
situation.
a ball.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say, Hurricane. You got it. Or if it's one of those rando ones too, because you could be in an arcade with Indy in it, and if you're doing a what's it called? Oh, Flipper Frenzy, where you like change the game every.
Yeah.
You know.
Granted,
you don't want that
notoriously
either.
on location, these games are in pretty bad shape generally. So.
Generally, yeah. but I think usually the thing that breaks the easiest is the upper playfield, right, Gary?
Yeah. The path usually is the one that's like garbage.
Right. Gary, I do not challenge you in a game of Indiana Jones. Ever, says Mr. Rage Quit. Either Cat Makes, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Gary's working on his third time around with the wizard mode. He finished the wizard mode the second time just now. So
got to it. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, he didn't finish it. He needed 2 on the first run. He needed 1 more shot on the second run. Now he's on Well of Souls. So we're having fun. I need to start giving out shout outs. I haven't done that. I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Rage Quit first because you've been hanging out with us a little longer.
All night.
Oops, I totally did the wrong stupid command because I am dumb. And I cannot remember all the commands. There they are. But yeah, Mr. Rage Quit. Make sure you follow him. Very chill guy. I know you'll like your time there. I don't know when you've last streamed or if you're streaming lately, but I gotta give a shout out and all the love to Mr. Rage Quit.
Whoa!
I think I've seen you stream somewhat lately, if I remember right. Most likely, it's been during a funky hour because I know our hours are all wacky.
Well, he's also what, in Norway?
Yeah, Norway. You actually got unless you moved to Mr. Rage Quit, I don't remember if you have moved away. I actually got adrenaline from that last Eternal Life. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, of course, you're welcome. Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy? I guess that's what happens when you own this game after a while. You just happen to get decent at it. I mean, for us, we do intend on keeping this thing, quite a bit longer as far as I can tell. I mean, the theming is amazing. And you gotta get hyped up for.
And then with the pin sound card that we got in here.
Yeah, the pin sound card really does.
This game could have come out this year.
Yeah, it really could have.
The design of the game is great. Doesn't have any horrible flaws in it.
Right. You have tech issues, Mr. Rage? Oh, but we'll get it up and running. Streamed Mario 2 last time. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Fantastic. Well, hopefully it'll get fixed in. Props to you both for being so good at this game. This game wrecks me. It still wrecks me, Cat. I'm not as good of a game. I mean, I'll show you the scores real quick of what we got up. But, Gary's working on seeing if he can top what he's...
They appeared all over the place.
Oh.
Like, the first 2, they popped up on opposite sides. You're like, oops.
And a little SF2 pinball for you, Mr. Rage. Yeah. We don't know games. I know you kind of popped up for a split second. Do you have like a stream scheduled yourself, or you're kind of just doing it occasionally? It's hard to keep track of everyone because we're all kind of doing our own things and busy with life, right? You just free balling it? Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Free balling.
I think that's free falling, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Capture card will not catch any sound. That's not good. I hope they... Yeah, you definitely need to stream with sound. That does make a difference. Hey, Squalto, how you doing? Welcome in. Squalito. Let me see. All right, my next shout out will be Cat Makes, and then we'll also do a shout out for We Don't Know Games. We'll do two different styles of shout outs. Because that's how we party here. Yeah, well, I mean, you can only do like the main one once for like every 2 minutes or something like that, and then but you can do the other one for however many times you want. But yeah, make sure you follow Cat Makes as well. Does awesome job showing off all the cool virtual things.
No, right down the middle.
It has to be more aggressive, capture the sound, not catch it. Yeah.
Yes, this one is a wide body.
Yes.
Pushed the arms out, made the game wider. Yeah, they crammed a lot in here, so they had to have it in a wide body. If they put it in a narrow body, would have had to take 2 shots.
It would be longer.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would work very well.
Arcades wouldn't like it. It'd stick out of their robe.
This game is currently at my local place because it's being repaired. Oh, cool. Yeah. I mean, it's always been a fun game. It's always been a crowd pleaser. I've always enjoyed playing it, even if it. I remember playing this thing and still trying to get used to it. Or pinball in general.
Yeah, this was one of those games I found and I just bought, and it showed up and it was like, when did you get this? I'm like, oh, I found one. Fine.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where you could not find these. They were in everybody's private collections and nobody was getting rid of them. And now the prices are kind of that way.
And you still had time buying it at the right time too, which is the crazy part.
Yeah.
I mean, when we bought this, I think, what was it, 2015, 2016?
It was more like 2018.
Oh, was it 2018?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I think you got it for 6.
Yeah.
Something?
6.
Yeah. You got it for 6. So this is probably going for at least 10. Easy. No?
Keep going.
15?
You're going up to 15.
Oh, right, because of ND5. That makes sense.
Well, no, even before that.
Oh, even before that? Okay.
Yeah, over pandemic, these really shot up in price.
Okay. You seen them for 16 and 18,000, Cat?
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's a great game. I
Man.
mean, they are highly desirable for pinball collectors.
Hey, Brooklyn Pin, what's going on? Yeah, we're doing all right. We're just realizing how expensive this pin is and how fortunate we felt when we bought it way back in. Well, I say way back, which is stupid, but we've not owned this pin. Oh, we finally got through it. Look at that.
Yes.
We've only owned this pin since 2018, we figured. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Are you sure? I guess it was 2018.
Yeah, this was not the first
2018.
game because we had like Theater of Magic and stuff before that.
Yeah, okay. I feel like we've had it longer, but that's probably just because memories are blending in after a while.
This is the oldest game in our collection.
Now it is, yes.
As far as us owning it.
Yeah.
Oldest.
Yeah, because we started collecting in 2014, and the first pin we bought was Getaway, and then it was Star Trek. And then we sold Star Trek and got
Twilight Zone.
and then we started buying a couple others after that. And then, of course, Lay's Potato Chips just came up 1. Yeah, that 2. Nah, might as well have 6. Nah, let's make it 7. You know. Where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We downsized over the last like 6 months.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we just sold Rick and Morty actually last weekend. You haven't played a Star Wars in forever? We don't know. Oh man, is this the best wide body? I think it is. I mean, someone earlier was talking about Star Trek Next Generation. I think that's a cool wide body.
It's cool, but I think this game just has more playability.
I think so too. The replayability, I think, is there for a lot of people.
And it's not an absurdly hard pin as far as shot complexity. So novices can get up here and feel like they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, you almost beat your personal best. You missed it by. Hold on, let me see again. I forgot what the score was.
3.3.
3.3. You got 3. And that's number 3 on this machine, by the way, you guys. 3 billion on here is only good enough for number 3 on the machine. You know, it does look so real, Astro. So real. Like, isn't this a cool effect right now? How we're doing that?
Yeah.
How you been, Astro?
Yeah.
Hey, Sid. Roadshow is a damn good wide body. That one's a good one too, but I think the faces is what kind of makes it.
The shots are kind of weird because
favorable.
it is a Lawler design.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got does have some quirkiness to it because it's a Lawler design. This one's just a good all-around playing pin.
Yeah.
Team integration's great. All right.